Hello, this is Niky from Canada, and welcome to my square foot garden. First, let's go check out what's going on the deck and the deck greenhouse. We finished off the last of our lettuce last week, and now I'm replanting. The arugula is up first, and some of the prize head looks like it's coming up as well. This is my deck greenhouse. And here I have cat grass. Over here is a little tomato plant that has tomatoes and a couple pepper plants. And I just replanted cat grass in this one. Over here I got two tomato plants. I trimmed them today, so let the air flow and the aroma of tomatoes. And as you can see, there's quite a few going on here. They're small so far, but we got time. Here's my seed containers. I have them all in these little bins. Over here I have flowers and herbs, some basil, cilantro, a bit of dill. And here is my my strawberry plant. So I'm trying it in this container this year to see how it works out. So far there's only been little bitty strawberries. Here's my birdhouses. I got them from Lee Valley. Here's one of my herb beds. In here I got some mint, lemon balm. Back over there is the clematis. Here's my squirrel feeder. And impatiens, cilantro, and bay leaves. And over on this one, in the pot is chives and mint. The cilantro has gone to seed, so it's coriander seeds. Here's my lemon balm going to flower. And this is morning glories. Let's have a walk and see how the vegetables are doing. I think we'll start from this end. This is cauliflower and broccoli. I see I have some broccoli, and I kept it covered. Let's see if we keep out the moths. I don't see any cauliflower coming up. Plants are looking good though. And over here I have cucumber plants. I planted them late to avoid the cucumber beetle, and so far it's working pretty good. Every day or every other day I go in and make sure these are all being trellised up. And in 2 days, look how much has come out. And over here I see I have some flowers. I'm not sure if they're male or female. I think they might be all female. And I planted some basil in among them. I planted some more basil over here and a couple flowers. And these are edamame. They are looking pretty good as well. this one looks good. Maybe I'll cut them today. Over here, my dill has gone to seed. I planted out a couple more tomato plants that was in the greenhouse. They weren't looking like they're doing so well there. Here's lavender. And it's just about flowered. And it smells so good. Here's my other tomato plant. Over in this bed, I have my peppers and my tomatoes and flowers. So I have 4 tomato plants at the end. And they have, again, it's Roma tomatoes. Oh, I have a couple of red ones. Excellent. I'll come pick them today. They haven't grown very tall. And here are the peppers, or pepper plants. I see there are a couple of peppers. Let's have a look and see if we can find one. Ah, there's one. Where? There. Looks like it's Scotch bonnet. I thought it was jalapeno, but anyway. And over in this bed is my carrots. First time I've had any luck with carrots. I see it needs to be, a couple need to be weeded a bit, but so far they're looking pretty good. This one I haven't done anything, but I think I'll plant some cabbage in there. In this bed I planted the rest of my broccoli and eggplants. Neither one's looking particularly well. Looks like something's got in there though. I didn't cover them as well. Over in this bed, this is where I had all my romaine lettuce, and we just finished it last week. And here's my Jack and the Beans stock plants. Lots of plants, no flowers, but hopefully they'll flower soon. And here's my pansies. So this side is all what grew from last year. I had beans planted here and they dropped the pods, and these are all beans from there. And this one is beans that I planted from the package. They're not looking nearly as well, but they're coming along. You can see some old beans from last year there. Well, let's have a look in my greenhouse. My tomato plant is reaching for the stars. I see some flowers up there, and we have some tomatoes here. Some basil. The dill's done, and more basil. Over here I just planted cabbage seeds. And here is, I planted some marigolds and alyssums. They need to be planted out. And last week I replanted some lettuce, arugula, buttercrunch, Grand Rapids, and romaine. So it looks like it's come along well. Here are some wildflowers that most of them didn't germinate. And here's my leftover pepper plants that I haven't done anything with. And here's a couple pepper plants. I think that they might need a bit more room. And here is my greenhouse. I have storage. Now after this year, or after this planting, I have these bins I got when I was in Newfoundland. There's 4 of them, so I'll be arranging these to plant. This is lemon balm, and here once again I planted more lettuce. So that will be coming up in a while. Here's my pond. We got rid of the fish last year. We sold them, and they were too big. We had to winterize them, and we could only get 1 or 2 in each fish tank. So we got rid of them, and we're talking about getting new ones, but we haven't done it so far. This is Niky from Canada, signing out.